Test 1, 2. If you've tuned into the game here on sportsticketlive.tv, we are in a 1 hour delay to play the game because the Lennox Orioles were having to get on a ferry to come across on the interstate at some point, so they were delayed by an hour. The game will start at 6 p.m. Mountain.
Be sure to check out the tailgate party. They've got great food, pulled pork sandwiches, chips, potato salad, drinks, dessert for $7. Being sponsored by Student Council and HOSA. Be sure you go check them out. The Wildcat Booster Club has their merchandise table set up. 50-50 tickets are being sold tonight by Kettle Thorstensen. We'll draw at halftime. Get your 50-50 tickets and support the Wildcat Booster Club.
Kickoff series.
Life's an adventure filled with excitement, challenges, and achievements. Farmers Union Insurance can provide you the safety net to keep you moving toward your goals and enjoying life's rewards. With multiple locations across the state, Farmers Union Insurance agents provide quick quotes and professional services you deserve. Since 1948, Farmers Union Insurance has focused on insuring the people of South Dakota. From the most remote quarter section to the busiest intersection, Farmers Union Insurance. Insuring a brighter tomorrow.
Best tailgate? It's gotta be burgers. And an ice cold Coke.
Real football y pollo asado.
Hoops and wings. Dude, subs.
Nah, hot dog.
No, Dodger dog.
I'll drink to that.
Kick off serious savings by scoring a great deal on a vehicle from Denny Home Auto Dealers in Rapid City. We've got over 1,000. That's right, 1,000 used vehicles to choose from, starting under $4,000. Chevy, Honda, Toyota, Dodge, Ford, GMC, Ram, Jeep. We've got them all. Plus, we offer the best sales and service experience in the area with
Life's an adventure filled with excitement, challenges, and achievements. Farmers Union Insurance can provide you the safety net to keep you moving toward your goals and enjoying life's rewards. With multiple locations across the state, Farmers Union Insurance agents provide quick quotes and professional services you deserve. Since 1948, Farmers Union Insurance has focused on insuring the people of South Dakota. From the most remote quarter section to the busiest intersection, Farmers Union Insurance. Insuring a brighter tomorrow.
Best tailgate? It's gotta be burgers. And an ice cold Coke.
Real football y pollo asado.
Hoops and wings. Dude, subs.
Nah, hot dog.
No, Dodger dog.
I'll drink to that. Pass me a Coke.
It's gotta be crawfish.
Mac and cheese.
No. 7-layer dip.
Ribs.
No contest.
Hummus.
What?
You need a hot grill.
An ice cold Coke.
Of course.
Football and Coke. Come on.
It's got to be Coke.
Game day?
Race day.
Calls for Coke. You know it.
It's Tailgating 101.
As a retired employee of a cooperative, I understand and appreciate the importance that they have in our lives. Prior to my career, I served in the U.S. Navy. Today, my passions are pretty much anything that include the outdoors. I've always had great admiration for linemen because they supply the services that we need. We are very proud to be a member of Black Hills Electric Cooperative.
A message from Black Hills Electric, your local Touchstone cooperative.
Don't be fooled by that beat-up old cap. Its faded crown represents the tireless work of America's farmers and ranchers. Its sturdy brim, their dedication to providing our nation with a safe, affordable food source. From sunup to sundown, they're turning quarters into the dollars that drive our rural economy. So we'd like to tip our hat to them. Farmers Union Insurance, protecting those that protect America's food source.
Rapid City's newest indoor sports training facility is now open. Rapid Skills 360 is a new training facility for basketball, volleyball, football, softball, baseball, soccer, and other sports over 30,000 square feet. Rapid Skills 360 has 2 full basketball courts, volleyball courts, pitching mounds, batting cages, plus 2 full weight rooms for athletes of all ages. Personal training on site is also available. This training center is huge and can accommodate leagues and tournaments. 840 East Center Street across from the fairgrounds, Rapid City.
Kick off your tailgating season by scoring a great deal on a truck at Denny Menhol Auto Dealers in Rapid City. We have over 400 used vehicles to shop from. Chevy, Honda, Toyota, Dodge, Ford, GMC, Ram, we have them all. 2015 Sierra, $2,400 below book. 2016 Silverado LTZ, $4,100 below book. 2013 Silverado LTZ, $3,000 below book. See you at Denny Menholt Rapid Chevrolet, Toyota, and Rushmore Honda, where you will score the best prices on our large selection. All stores conveniently located on East Mall Drive, Rapid City.
Every game has its ups and its downs. But when things go sideways, the road to recovery is an easy call. From training to surgery to therapy, call on the expertise of the orthopedics and sports medicine team at Regional Health. Our lineup of specialists, surgeons, therapists, and trainers provide support and top quality care for athletes at every level. Visit us in Spearfish or at our new orthopedic and specialty hospital in Rapid City. Regional Health gets you back in the game, better than ever. Find your specialist at regionalhealth.org/orthopedics.
As a retired employee of a cooperative,
Don't forget we got tailgating going on, sponsored by Student Council and HOSA. Get a delicious plate featuring pulled pork sandwich for $7. Also got the Wildcat Booster Club merchandise table set up. Concessions are being run tonight by Student Council and HOSA. And 50-50 tickets are going around being sold by Kettle Thorstensen tonight.
time the 40's going to stop and hit reset, it's on in minutes, it'll be a whistle. Penalty enforcement, score until they get in the ball back. We'll do this week's 25. Means we're going to go to the 25, which is more for my guy in the back. See, you guys don't have it on that field. You don't have it? Clock guys, right on time.
Hey, how we doing?
Good. Right. Who's running the game clock?
I'm the clock.
Who's running the 40-second clock? Oh, you guys don't even have it.
If we had one, we'd have somebody in here running.
Oh, okay, then my guy's got it on his waist. Yeah. Okay, so that's all I need. So the big thing is, you don't have a 40-second clock. You're going to run just out of bounds and stop. Now, if they are out of bounds, then Roberts will stop you.
I got to be right in here.
Plus the guy's on the half, and he does this. Yeah, so you're probably better
All right. Test 1 2. Test 1 2. Test 1 2.
I can hear you just a little bit, Chuck.
I know. We got an issue here. How about now?
That's a little bit better. Can you hear me?
I can hear you loud and clear. Are you loud and clear?
Yep. I can hear myself down here.
All right. I just didn't have the phones turned up. All righty. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Custer Field here. The Lennox Orioles made their way across the state today by arc and raft and bus and made it here a little bit late, so we're on a 6 p.m. start instead of a 5 p.m. And they're here to take on the Custer Wildcats right here at Custer Field.
This game will be streamed live on Sports Ticket Live.
Well, Lennox is 0-2 at this time, and the Wildcats are 1-1.
Still watch the game. SportsTicketLive.tv.
Wildcats lost to their opening game of the season to West Central, but then they came back last weekend and beat Spearfish up in Spearfish.
Again, we have tailgating going on tonight. $7 gets you a delicious plate featuring a
Yeah, the
pork
Wildcats
sandwich.
did a pretty good job last weekend.
We've got 50-50 tickets going around, sold by Kettle Thorstensen tonight. Booster Club has got their merchandise set up. Student Council and HOSA are running the tailgate and the concessions. Lots going on tonight. Beautiful night for football. We'll have our starting lineups and national anthem here in just a few minutes.
So, like I said, Lennox is 0-2. Right now, Lennox, they played Del Rapids, and they lost to Del Rapids. That one was played in Lennox. They lost to Del Rapids 6-7.
Wow.
So that was a really close game. And then they lost to Brookings. In Brookings, that one they lost 29-6.
Okay, so they went and played a bigger school.
Right. So right now in seed points, they got 39 points, and the Wildcats have 38 points in seed points. And not sure how that all works since the Wildcats did end up winning, but I guess it depends on how your opponent is doing also that you beat. And Spearfish, I'm not sure if they've won a game yet, so that gave us less seed points compared to the ones that Lennox got by playing Del Rapids and Brookings, who are both got their powerful, more stronger teams, so they got more points for them.
Right.
But the Wildcats, hopefully we can come out with a win tonight, and beautiful night here. Hardly a cloud in the sky. I'm not sure if we're going to have a rain delay like we did 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, I haven't heard anything about any moisture tonight.
Field looks great.
Yeah, you guys got it painted in the rain.
Yeah, painted in the rain, then painted again yesterday. We just felt like we had to put a little extra paint down there. Wildcats, when they did play West Central here, it was a pretty good game that first half. The Wildcats were leading at halftime. But then coming out that second half, the Wildcats kind of fell apart and started throwing some turnovers and turning the ball over. I think we turned it over maybe 6 times in that second half, which West Central capitalized on them turnovers and scored on them. We were up by 7 going into the third quarter, and then we ended up losing by 14. So 3 of the turnovers that we had turned into touchdowns for West Central.
Yep, that doesn't help when you want to win a football game.
Nope.
Well, tonight we have A.J. Kortemeyer out there. He's on crutches, not going to be playing football for the rest of the season. Stress fracture or something in his foot. So he was our kicker and punter and a lineman. And
Yep. So we'll find out who's going to be doing our punting for the Wildcats. When we do the starting lineup, I'll be doing the offense for the Wildcats and the defense for the Orioles. We do have volleyball coming up next Tuesday, I believe it is.
I believe so.
Lennox comes here. They have, 57 players on their roster. Wildcats have 39. They got a few more to go by, but
They've got some pretty good-sized boys out there, it looks like, too.
Just looking at that, they got some big guys out there. One of them that's starting is Austin Medivere. He's a senior. He's 275 pounds. That would be number 73.
Yeah. I was watching Jackrabbit football the other day, and there was one, I forget what that kid's name is from Winter. He's got a kind of a different name, and he's playing for the Jackrabbits on the defensive line, and he's 6'6", 285 right now.
Wow.
So
pretty good sized guy.
One of the West River football players playing on SDSU ranked football team.
Now, the other day, someone was telling me that there's a 405-pound wide receiver playing for, can't remember the name of the college, but they showed me a clip of him, and he just palms that ball when he catches it one-handed and pulls it in. And when he's running down the field, it looked like a safety going after the tackle him, kind of overran him. I think he was just thinking, I'm not going to try and even touch this guy.
Right.
You run him over.
Well, we're getting ready for the starting lineups.
Gentlemen, welcome to tonight's football game featuring the visiting Lennox
All right, so we're going to start with the lineup, starting with Lennox. And like I said, I'm going to announce their defense.
We will start by introducing the Orioles starting defense. At linebacker,
So we're going to have
5'10", 165-pound junior number 2.
number
Cole
2
Benning.
is Cole Benning. He's a linebacker, 5'10", 165 junior.
At quarterback and wide receiver, a 6'3", 180-pound junior number 3, Brandon Fodness.
Number 3 is Brandon Fodness.
At
Cornerback,
wide receiver,
6'3", 180
5'7",
pounds. He's a junior.
150
Number 4 is
senior,
Riley
number 4,
Williams.
Riley Williams.
Wide receiver, or he's a defensive back.
At wide receiver,
5'7", 170 pounds senior.
junior,
Number 7 is Peyton Ike. He's defensive back, 6'1", 160 pound junior.
Receiver, 5'8",
Number 10 is Eli
senior,
Olson.
10,
He's a
Eli
linebacker,
Olson.
5'8", 150 pound, and he is a
At
senior.
running back, a 6 foot,
Number 24
230-pound
is
senior,
Hayden
number
Mendel.
24,
He's a linebacker also,
Mendel.
6 foot, 230 pound, and he's a senior.
At
And
wide
number
receiver,
25 is
6'1",
Caleb Metcalf. He's a
185
defensive back,
pound senior, number 25,
6'1", 185 pound. He's a
Metcalf.
senior. Then we go to number 58,
On the offensive line, a 6'1",
Caleb Johnson.
195-pound
He's the
senior,
defensive
number
line,
58, Caleb
number
Johnson.
61, 195 pounds, and he's a senior.
Offensive lineman,
And 59 is
5'9",
Ben Czar.
185
He's a
pound
linebacker
senior,
also,
59,
5'9",
Ben
185
Czar.
pound, and he's a senior. Number
On the
73
offensive line, a
is
6
Austin
foot, 275
Medevere,
pound senior,
defensive
number 73,
line,
Austin
6 foot,
Medevere.
275 pound. He's a senior. And then they have a freshman playing, number 74, Jace
number 74,
Langben.
Jace Langben.
He's a defensive line. He's 5'11", 230 pounds, and like I said, he's only a freshman.
That's a pretty good sized freshman.
Yeah.
And Blake Crosby, Trevor Schroeder,
But
Steve Hale, and Patrick
I didn't even mention some of their other guys. You know, they're not their starters or anything, but
Oh, I know.
a lot of 230s, 210s, and two.
Yeah, they've got plenty of high school kids over 200 pounds on this lineup.
Yep.
At running back, a 6 foot.
So for the offense for the Wildcats, we have number 5, Daniel Solachik. He will be a running back, 6 foot, 190 pound. He's a junior. Number 7 is Dustin Plaisted. He's a wide receiver, 5'10", 150 pound. He's a junior. Number 11 is Dathan Elmore. He's our quarterback, 5'9", 165 pound senior. Number 25 is Micaiah Grace. He'll be a running back, 5'11", 180 pound. He's a senior. Number 51 on the line is Nick Herman, 5'9", 197 pound, and he is a junior.
At wide receiver, a 6
Number 52.
170-pound junior, number 40, Grant Sullivan.
Yep, we got Grant Sullivan. I forgot to name him. They got him down on the bottom, but also he is on the roster. But number 40 is Grant Sullivan, wide receiver, 6 foot, 165 pound. He is a junior.
On the offensive line, a 6 foot, 180-pound.
Then we have number 52, Eli Steele.
Steele.
He's on the line also, 6 foot, 180 pound junior. Number 54 is Ty Daly on the line, 6 foot 2, 190 pound. He's a junior. Number 55 is Dawson Elmore, linebacker, or he's offensive line, 510, 165 pound, and he's a sophomore. Then we have number 56, Garrett Carlin, also on the line, 6'4", 185 pound, and he's a senior. And then we have number 90, tight end, is Caleb Raggy, 6 foot, 165 pound, and he's a junior.
Number 90, Caleb.
Well, our biggest guy on the line is 197 pounds, just a little bit late.
Well, I can tell you, they're going to have to be quick and sneaky.
Right. Well, hopefully Dathan, if we got their guys coming in on him through our line, he can be moving around and maybe outrun them a little bit and still get some passes off.
Face the flag as the national anthem is played by Custer's Pep Band under the
CHS Pep Band will now play the national anthem.
Good luck to both teams.
All righty. We're ready to play ball.
Question. When you walk into the boardrooms of the most successful companies here in South Dakota, who do you meet? Answer. Men and women who played high school sports. Education-based high school sports give us more than athletes we can root for. They give us leaders we can depend on. Question. So, where will we find tomorrow's leaders? Answer. High school sports.
This message presented by the South Dakota High School Activities Association and the South Dakota Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association.
Question. When you walk into the boardrooms of the most successful companies here in South Dakota, who do you meet? Answer. Men and women who played high school sports. Education-based high school sports give us more than athletes we can root for. They give us leaders we can depend on. Question. So, where will we find tomorrow's leaders? Answer. High school sports.
This message presented by the South Dakota High School Activities Association and the South Dakota Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association.
We're back on.
Well, we're still waiting for the flip. It's like the referee is still explaining a lot of things to the players or the team captains out there.
We've got our Wildcat Booster Club merchandise table set up there also. And our concession stand is open. Sponsored by...
Those of you at home listening, you can come tailgate if you want. We got a tailgate dinner going, and the Booster Club is here and all of that. But we appreciate you watching us on Sports Ticket Live.
Yeah, and that tailgate, that was some pretty good pulled pork. I think that the chef on that, he's pretty talented.
Yeah, I heard that he put the pork in last night and stayed up till midnight putting smoke on it and stuff.
Well, it tasted very good. For $7, I'm stuffed. So it was a good meal.
Well, good. I'm glad you got your value out of that. Wow, they must be reading the whole high school sports book, rule book to him right now.
Oh, there goes the flip. Yeah, it's been taking him a while. He's been out there for about 5 minutes now. I don't think there's any different rules between East River and West River.
No.
Maybe they had to talk about the boat that they took getting over here.
Yeah, I don't know. I haven't heard what their route ended up being, but they had to swerve and dodge.
Yep. Lennox will be receiving
the kickoff to start the game.
So they'll be receiving it on the east end into the sun. So the Wildcats will be starting off on defense.
Well, we'll see what kind of offense they run on us.
As soon as AJ gets off the field. Looks like they're going to have number 9 is Jackson Artle. He's a sophomore. And number 25
Back deep
is Caleb Metcalf.
Number 9, Alt. And 25, Caleb Metcalf.
All righty.
Kicking for the Wildcats, it looks like it's Ashton Decker.
Probably didn't believe he was going to be kicking the football for the Wildcats this year.
Nope, it's not. It's a 19, and that is Brady Imarino.
Oh, Bradley.
Kicking off for the Wildcats, number 19, Bradley Imormino.
And it's a line drive. Comes up, and the guy just goes down on it. Wise decision.
Orioles will take over on their own.
Oh, yeah, they get the ball on the 35 about.
Right, that's Cole Benning that ball went to. So I think Josh Artle will be their quarterback, number 1. Not positive on that because we didn't get their offensive line. But
Looks like it.
He's the one that's got the thing on his arm, reading it off, and in the backfield. He's in the shotgun.
We have movement on the line.
Yep.
Number 51, I bet, was going to pull and go to the right side.
You think
Running
so?
a trap.
I apologize. I forgot to introduce the cheerleaders tonight. Cheerleading for the Wildcats, Summer Duffy, Jasmine Lake, Jade Carter.
So let's see what they do this time. It looks like the same play.
And Ava Smith.
And low snap, and he hands it off. They powering up, and they got their 5 yards back and a little bit more.
Looked like number 24, Mendel, on the carry. Gain of about 6.
Yep, he's 2nd and 9 for the Orioles.
Hayden Mendel on that carry. Mendel is their lone setback. Got the guy in motion again. Faked it.
Option.
Yep, he gets up to about the 40-yard line.
Number 1, Josh Alt on the carry.
Alt on the carry.
Goes to a first down. Be 3rd and about.
He got about 4 yards on that. So they still got about 4 yards to go. Snap, hands it off again. This time the Wildcats catch him, but he powers his way for another 3 yards.
Yeah, but I don't think he got a first down.
Short of the first down.
Short by about a yard.
That's what it looks like, and I'm guessing they're going to go for it.
Yep. That was Mendel again on the carry.
4th and short for the Orioles. Stopped by a host of Wildcats.
They still got some weight on the line there, their offensive line. Shotgun again, and he hands it off. This time he got a yard, 2 yards, got 6 yards. Now he got 7. Maybe even 8.
Yep, we just didn't stop anybody at the line.
Tackle by Elmore and Terrell.
So they're at the Custer 48-yard line. And this time, Artle keeps it, and he gets about maybe 8.
Yep, looks like about 8. They send their slot back in motion to be an extra blocker on that side.
And still running it. Boy, they're just powering it on us.
Yes, they are.
On the carry, tackled by Solacek and
Got to about maybe the 31-yard
good
line.
enough for a first down for Lennox.
They started at the 35-yard line. They've done nothing but run.
Yep, they run this H form or H back opposite their twin receivers on the other side. So they basically are running a twins offense with a single running back.
Yeah. And that time they got another 3 yards.
For the Orioles, brings up 2nd and 6.
Close to 4. You know, looking into the sun, keeping it running and running. There, Artle runs it again. This time we had him in the back and didn't gain
just
anything.
couldn't make the tackle.
He maybe gained a yard on it.
Short gain brings up 3rd and
Third
about
and 5.
5.
now at the 26-yard line. They got to get to the 21. This time they're putting Mendel on the right side.
Yep. They got their H-back on the right also.
First pass. Oh, almost intercepted.
Pass.
Went right through the hands of Denver LaFeur's.
Yep. Elmore had it in his hands. He just didn't stick it.
Yep. He would have had all kinds of yardage on that left side if he could have had that. Because their blocking was all over here on their left side.
Right.
So this is 4th and 5. Wildcats need to stop them here.
I'm guessing the quarterback's going to run off the right.
There he goes. And he toss. Oh, he had him. And he got the extra yards.
Yes, he did. We had him stopped.
Pass is complete and good for
They get to about the 19-yard line. Yeah, we had him stopped at about the 22 and just couldn't bring him down. So that was the second pass that we've seen them throw, but their running game has been pretty stout. There to go again, number 24. That's Mendel again.
On the carry, gain of about 5.
Got about 5.
Tackle by Haynes and Solacek.
This will be their 12th play of this drive. They started at the 35.
Yeah, they're just marching down 4, 5, 6 yards at a time.
Yep. They went for it twice on 4th down. Now they got split backs. Faked it. Oh, had him in the backfield. Now got him again, and we did sack him for a loss of a yard.
Yeah, that's Daly that finally got a hold of him.
Yep, Ty Daly.
With the sack.
We ran a blitz on him, it looked like.
It's like 3rd and about 6.
3rd down and 6. Long 6. Could be closer to 7. Handing it off. Mendel again with it. This time we got him.
Nice
Stopped
job out
about
there.
2 yards short.
On the carry. Tripped up by number 11, Elmore.
That was 4th down, was it? Or is it 4th down now?
No, it's 4th down now.
Okay.
4th and 2.
And quarterback keeps it this time. And, oh, he stretches out. He might have got it.
Arlt with the keeper.
He might have.
It's going to be close.
To a 1st down.
They're saying it's a 1st down. So it's at about the 18-yard line. Or no, the 8-yard line. So it's 1st and goal. Quarterback keeps it this time. He got about maybe 3 yards.
By Haynes and Tennyson.
Looks like they're on the 5-yard line now.
Still marching away.
2nd and goal at the 5. And they had it off to Mendel, and he's in.
And Mendel is in the end zone for a touchdown.
So 4:48 left to go here in the first period. It took them a while.
Yeah.
That was a sustained drive.
It took them about 7 minutes. Little over 7. Kick is low, no good.
Eli's attempt is no good. With 4:48 left.
So it is a 6-0 in favor of the Lennox Orioles.
Lennox 6.
So now the Wildcats will be getting it and starting to see a little bit of shade come onto the field.
I'd probably have to keep your sunglasses on for a little longer, though.
Yep.
There is a few clouds coming in from the west. I see the help got the lights on.
Yep. I was thinking that ought to take care of that shade that's down there, but it didn't.
No.
For the Wildcats, 25 Grace, 11 Elmore.
So we got Elmore and Micaiah Grace back for the Wildcats. Kicking, can't quite see his number yet.
Looks like 8.
Brandon, number, double-digit number. And then we tried the fake, running it.
And he got loose over on the side. He's up to the 50, 51,
About the
52.
52-yard line, yeah.
Nice run back. Carrying that football like a loaf of bread coming home from the store.
Yep. He got it at about the 24-yard line?
Yeah, somewhere right there.
Custer will take over on Lennox 48-yard line.
Good run back by Grace.
All right, what are we going to line up in? Yeah, we got our slot back and a single receiver out left.
Oh, pitched it too high for Grace. He's going to have to dive on it, and he gets it, but now we're back at about the 38-yard line, and there's a flag.
Fumble pitch, there's a flag on the play. See what that call is.
They're going to say he's down at the 40.
I think there's a personal foul on the Orioles.
Well, the flag came in way late after the ball was
Yeah, I
down
saw
at the 40.
somebody hitting somebody or pushing them in the back there.
So this could bring the ball back up to about the line of scrimmage. Because we did lose, looks like about 12 yards on that play.
Oh, I guess it must be against Custer. Because they're talking to Lennox.
Yep, it is against Custer, so
must have been holding.
it was a dead ball foul, personal foul against Wildcats.
Personal foul on Custer. Dead ball foul.
That's another 15 yards.
That's a sure way to make your life difficult.
So it's going to be first down now, and 37. That's Solacek that's got it. Oh, they just tripped him up at the 48.
One more step, and he'd have been gone.
Almost all of it back. It'd be third.
It's at the 49.
13 or 14.
So we got about maybe 4 yards to go. 3 yards. Nope, 13, I guess.
Yep, about 13 and a half.
About a 24-yard play for Sidlacek. It was a good fake by the Wildcats because they thought that Grace had it.
Here comes a blitz.
Oh, yeah, he came right on through the line. Nobody there to stop him. Grace got stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Grace on the
that linebacker come flying in there and
Well,
Elmore got smoked.
Yeah. I was surprised that we even got the ball off. Looks like the Wildcats probably are going to be punting. We are 4th and 14.
Right. That's when your lineman has to forget about his blocking assignment on the lineman and sacrifice his body.
Yep. Good punt. Gets it at about the 21. And we take them down at about
Good tackle out there. Good open field tackle, number 14, Sterling Sword.
Sterling Sword, number 14 for the Wildcats.
Well, it looks like they're going to be starting at about the 28, almost 29-yard line. Arnold still with the ball.
Arnold's on the keeper.
Got to about the 35, almost 36. Gain of about 5.
Tackle by Solachik. Gain of 6 brings up 2nd and 4.
Almost looked like a knee was down on the ground when he picked up the ball.
Yeah.
Should have been dead.
They hand it off to Mendel. He's got their first down.
With the first down.
He's to the 42. And
Here's the long pass.
Wow, he's wide open. And looks like he's got a touchdown.
No hankies on the ground.
That's the number 25, Metcalf.
Nobody took him from the line out. He was wide open. I saw him get open out there.
So that was a 58-yard pass.
Are they going to go for 2 this time? Looks like it.
Yep.
They missed the kick last time.
And looks like Artle keeps it. Dancing around. He's got a hole, and he's in.
Where was our backside pursuit?
On the 2-point conversion is good.
All right, with a minute 31.
Quarter, Custer 0, Lennox 14.
All right, I'm going to take a timeout.
I understand and appreciate the importance that they have in our lives. Prior to my career, I served in the U.S. Navy. Today, my passions are pretty much anything that include the outdoors. I've always had great admiration for linemen because they supply the services that we need. We are very proud to be a member of Black Hills Electric Cooperative.
We're back.
And there's the kick. It comes up short, number 10. That is Ashton Decker. And he comes up to about the 41.
Fights his way past the 40.
All right, no, that was Grant Sullivan with that. So we're starting off at the 41. If they look like they're coming with that blitz again with their linebacker, our quarterback just needs to slow down on his cadence, maybe get him on an offsides. There comes Grace. He's going to get about 5 yards. Maybe.
Yeah, he got met pretty hard there in the hole, though.
Yep.
Tackled by number 4, Riley Williams.
Well, he got more than 3, but less than 4, so I'm going to have to say he got 4 yards. Or a long 3. Brings up second down. Elmer in trouble. Oh, he got sacked back at the 35.
Nobody blocking there. About at the end of the first period here.
Members, but Czar was one of them. Brings up 3rd and long for Custer.
About 3rd and 14. 15 maybe. Elmore back. They're going to have to call that. They did. NFL, you can get by with that, but not in high school.
Encroachment on the defense.
That'll give us an extra 5.
3rd and 10 now instead of 3rd and 15.
Garrett Carlin's not very smart out there either. First thing he does is stand up and point.
Yeah, you can't do that because might get you for
motion.
Right. Elmore with the pass. Got a guy. Oh, almost.
Almost intercepted, almost caught.
Yep. He was going for Raggy, but Raggy was looking over his left shoulder for a little bit, and then he had to turn around over his right, and that's when Metcalf went and broke it up.
If that ball would have been about another 6 inches taller, though, higher.
Yep.
Might have been a completion.
So he's going to bring up 4th down.
That is the end of the first quarter, it appears.
Yep.
That's the end of the first quarter.
And we're not taking a break. We're just going right out there.
Participants would report to the practice field on the east side. All the youth cheer camp participants report to the practice field on the east side of the field.
Wildcats going for it. Oh, no, they're kicking. And there's the punt. Nearly gets blocked, but it's a fairly good punt. Oh, there's a block in the back. And he touched it. He touched it. Run. He touched it with his heel. There's a flag there, and I think
flag on the play.
They're going to have to review that one.
Well, who knows what they're doing. The block in the back does not stop the play.
Nope.
That should be at Custer football.
Yeah, because he blocked him in the back, and then he stood there, and the ball hit him in the foot.
Block in the back on Lennox.
They might not have caught that where he touched it. So there's 10 yards added on to that, so it's at the 20-yard line.
Wow.
And Lennox has it first down at the 20. Artle out wide. He picks up about 7 yards.
Arnold's on the keeper. Gain of about 7. 2nd and 3.
I think everybody in the stands seen that, but
right,
guys on the field didn't. They pass it off. That's number 7-3. Oh, he's going to go. That's Austin Medevere. Oh, no, that's number 23, Will Daugherty.
That was a quick slant across the middle, and we had guys close. We just didn't make the play.
So that was a 73-yard pass play. So they're going for 2 again. Pushing, and I think we might have held them.
Does not appear they got it. No, they didn't. So it is 20-6 or 20-0 in favor of the Lennox Orioles here. We're just into the second period.
Don't forget to get your 50-50 tickets. Thank you to Kettle Thorstensen for doing the 50-50 tickets tonight.
Take another short timeout.
We have
Don't be fooled by that beat-up old...
We're back for the Wildcats.
Back for the Wildcats are Grace and Elmore.
Grant Sullivan again.
Grant Sullivan again with the ball.
Custer will take over on the 37-yard line.
Well, the Wildcats start with decent field position.
Well, we've started with some fairly good field position. It's just that we have not been able to do anything with it.
Right.
In the first set of downs, we had it up here at about the 50-yard line, and then we had a penalty, and we also had the ball snapped over the top. Give me delay of game.
Delay of game on Custer. 1st and 15.
Every time we get ready to go, we kind of shoot ourselves in the foot.
Well, we think we got to make it a little bit longer for us to go. Oh, there's a lot of movement there. Grace gets up to about the 35.
Grace on the carry. Gain of a couple.
Still going to be 2nd and 11 and a half.
Our little linemen trying to move them horses out there.
I know. It's got to be feeling like they're trying to push some cement blocks around out there.
Yep.
Pass. Elmer passes, and it's intercepted by number 25 at about the 43-yard line.
Yep. They're running a standard 52 defense. I haven't seen anybody hardly run a 52 defense in a while, and they're just coming.
43-yard line.
We are not getting them blocked.
Well, they scored pretty quick on us. They got 2 scores in that first quarter. And that first score, that it took them about 7 minutes, but it only took them about 30 seconds for their second touchdown. Handing it off again, that's Mendel.
Good defense there. Got him stopped.
Carried by Mendel, met at the line of scrimmage. Fought for another yard or so. 2nd and 9 for Lennox.
Well, this game was scheduled to start at 5. Would have got over somewhere around 8:30. It could still get over around that time if the Wildcats defense doesn't Oh, almost intercepted there.
Pass intended
Got to
for
get some better
Metcalf.
defense and some offense going for the Wildcats, or this could be over by halftime.
Yeah, right there. That could have been a touchdown real easy if that ball had been about a foot lower.
Right.
3rd and 9 for Lennox.
We did have Ashton Decker that was back there, but he was going to be going up. Their guy's pretty big. Metcalf, that's out on the edge right here. Get it to number 9. That's Jackson Artle.
Josh Arnold's pass complete to Jackson Arnold for a Lennox first down. Elmore on the tackle.
Elmore did a good job on the tackle, but a little too late.
Right. So they're at about the 25-yard line. Josh Artle still at the quarterback. He keeps it. Goes off to his left guard. Gets about 5 yards.
Keeper. Tackled by Nick Herman. Gain of about 5.
This time they had it off again. Mendel gets tripped up, but he still picks up some yards.
By number 55, Dawson Elmore. Short gain for
Yeah, that trip saved a couple of yards, though.
Yep.
Because he had a full head of steam going.
Yeah. So it's going to bring up 3rd down in about 2. Mendel again. This time he picks up the first down and gets to about the, looks like the 12, 13-yard line.
By Nick Herman. Close to a first down. They're signaling first down. First down, Lennox.
The one ref was signaling first down on the side judge over there, but the head ref hadn't signaled it yet.
Yeah.
Chain started moving. It's a head ref's job to do that.
Arnold keeps it. He's got 5.
Arnold on the keeper.
Maybe about 5.
Elmore.
Not much more.
And Elmore. Gain of 6. 2nd and 4.
About 2nd and 5 from around the 9-yard line, 8-yard line. Hand it off to Mendel. He's broke a tackle, and then he's close to the end zone.
Mendel on the carry.
And they give it to him.
For a Lennox touchdown.
He was juking and jiving.
6 foot, 230 pounds. It's a big load.
26-0 at this point. They're going to try a kick.
Got to give him some practice some point.
Right. He's got it up. Oh.
No good. Wide to the left.
Yep.
Extra point attempt is no good.
All right, we'll take a timeout.
7 minutes, 13 seconds left.
Cap. Its faded crown represents the tireless work of America's farmers and ranchers. Its sturdy brim, their dedication to providing our nation with a safe, affordable food source. From sunup to sundown, they're turning quarters into the dollars that drive our rural economy. So we'd like to tip our hat to them. Farmers Union Insurance, protecting those that protect America's food source.
Rapid City's newest indoor sports training facility is now open. Rapid Skills 360 is a new training facility for basketball, volleyball, football, softball, baseball, soccer, and other sports over 30,000 square feet. Rapid Skills 360 has 2 full basketball courts, volleyball courts, pitching mounds, batting cages, plus 2 full weight rooms for athletes of all ages.
We're back.
All right. Well, we're ready for the kickoff again.
Eli kicking off.
Eli is kicking it. And another ground pounder, and somebody was offsides on their team.
That's what it looks like.
Flag on the field.
Calling them back. That'll put them back to the 35-yard line. We could get some better field position this time. Even though we have been starting off, I'd say fairly good field position. And first time we got the ball, we got the punt at the 23, took it to the 48, and then the next time they punted it to us, we had it at the 41. Then the next time we had it at the 37. So not bad field position so far for the Wildcats. We just have not been able to score yet. Gets it a little bit deeper this time. Elmore with it. Brought down in about 35.
Yep, back at the 35.
On the return.
You could see him headed towards the middle, and it just like a wall coming down the middle.
Custer will start on
They'll say 34. So this is our worst starting spot so far for this game, but still starting at the 34-yard line is not too bad. Better than the 4-yard line. Got a good crowd here tonight.
Yeah, Lennox brought quite a crowd.
Elmore keeps it. Picks up a yard. Picks up 5. Got about 10.
He's out. Ball's loose, but it's out of bounds anyway.
He makes it all the way to the 38.
It's a nice run through the traffic there.
All the way to the Lennox 38-yard line. Timeout on the field.
About a 28-yard run.
Lennox is going to take a timeout.
Let's have a hand for that offensive line.
So that time we had it at the 34. Got it all the way to their 38. Good run by Elmore. He had to go through the center of their line, though, to just get there.
Yes, he did.
About a 30-yard run. Let me figure it out here. About 36 yards.
Your time is running out to get a 50-50 ticket. Thank you to Kettle Thorstensen for selling the 50-50 tonight.
Well, it's
all half the proceeds.
Wildcats first down. And a little bit of high snap, passing it quick, got intercepted.
Wow.
By number 25, that's Metcalf.
He read that pretty quickly.
Go to support the Custer Booster.
Came down, I saw both his feet hit inside bounds there.
Yep.
For our athletic programs.
Didn't gain any yardage on it, but so they have it now first down at the 38.
That's when your quarterback has to look over there and go, you know what? It ain't going to happen.
Yep. When he let go of that really quick, it's just that Metcalf was there. He was waiting for that. Arnold keeps the ball.
It's loose.
He fumbled it, but I believe they got it.
The keeper, he did lose the ball. We'll see what
it did come flying out.
It's going to be around the 45-yard line. Wildcats got it at the 45.
He was carrying it like a loaf of bread, too. Those boys got to learn how to put that ball away when they get in traffic.
So we got about half this half or quarter yet, and Wildcats need to get some points on. We're at the 45-yard line. 2 turnovers for the Wildcats, now 1 for Lennox. Handing it off.
Grace almost dropped the ball.
Carry by Grace.
Got about 4 yards on it.
That thing was out. He picked it up on his hip.
Yeah.
Orioles. 2nd and 6.
You know, if he would have fumbled it there, somebody would have had to look at that ball to make sure that it's not heated up or something, that they just don't want to hang on to it. Elmore under center. Hands it off this time to the up guy, and that one is by Sidlacek. He gets no yardage.
None at all. There were 3 Orioles standing there waiting for him.
Jace Langdon and number 24 Metcalf.
Well,
Mendel, sorry.
73 is only 275 pounds.
Only?
Yeah. They're off. Our defensive line has more weight than our entire offense. Timeout again by the Lennox.
Timeout Lennox.
All right. Well, we'll take a short timeout also.
Kick off serious savings by scoring a great deal on a vehicle from Denny Home Auto Dealers in Rapid City. We've got over 1,000. That's right, 1,000 used vehicles to choose from, starting under $4,000. Chevy, Honda, Toyota, Dodge, Ford, GMC, Ram, Jeep. We've got them all. Plus, we offer the best sales and service experience in the area. With more than 2,000 online reviews, you can hear straight from our satisfied customers. See you at Denny Holt Rapid Chevrolet Cadillac, Toyota, and Rushmore Honda, where you're sure to score a great deal on our large selection. Kick off serious savings by scoring a great deal on a vehicle from Denny Home Auto Dealers in Rapid City. We've got over 1,000. That's right, 1,000 used vehicles to choose from, starting under $4,000. Chevy, Honda, Toyota, Dodge, Ford, GMC, Ram, Jeep. We've got them all. Plus, we offer the best sales and service experience in the area. With more than 2,000 online reviews, you can hear straight from our...
Go in this second quarter. 5:36 yet to go in this third quarter. The Lennox Wildcats now have the ball about the 50-yard line. Handing it off to Grace, bounces around. They catch him right at the line.
Met at the line of scrimmage again.
No gain.
Tackled by number 73, Austin Matevier. Fourth and a long 5 for Custer.
Wildcats going for it on 4th and 5.
Quick kick.
Kicks it. Yep.
Nice job. Oh, no,
Oh,
no.
it's going to go into the end zone. Touchback.
Darn. That was a little less power, and that had been perfect.
Lennox will take over on their own 20.
That's a good play right there, that quick kick.
That it is, because they don't have anybody back there. They're expecting us to go for it. But it went into the end zone. It would have been nice to stop it at about the 1-yard line.
.448 left to go here in the first half. Cats are down 26-0.
They hand it off. This time it's Metcalf.
Carry is by number 25. Metcalf tackled by Elmore.
Elmore with the tackle. He did pick up about 3 yards on that.
On the play.
Maybe 4.
Yeah. Elmore's holding his arm again.
2nd down and 6. Got split backs now. Handing it off. That time to Mendel.
Mendel on the carry.
He gets maybe a yard on that.
Yeah, they got the center plugged up that time.
So this time it's bringing up 3rd down and
number 52, Eli Steele.
3rd and 5. We might see one of them pass plays come up here.
Yep.
Got their wide receivers on the short side of the field here.
Arl
The
does the
option.
option, pitches it off to Metcalf. Metcalf comes around, and he got met right at the first down marker, but he's still bouncing around like a pinball.
Still going.
He makes it about to the 35-yard line.
Yeah, he got 10 yards on that.
Runs the option.
About.
Tackled by number 80, Jace Kelly. Not before Lennox gets a first down.
.336 yet to go in this second quarter. Arnold has it again. Option again. Passes off to Metcalf again. This time they get about 4 yards.
Tackled by Elmore.
You know, your free safety shouldn't be coming up making all those tackles out there.
I know. Elmore is doing a lot of tackling. And then he's got to come back and play our quarterback.
Right. He's in pain out there. His hand or his arm on the right side is really hurting him.
We might have to see if we can put somebody else as a free safety back there and just give him a break. But here comes a pass. Going up short. Oh, intended for number 23, Daughtry.
Yep, he was wide open for the first down.
Yep. He would have had a little bit more if he would have caught that, but.
Bring up 3rd and 6.
Wildcats need to have a stop here. Of course, Lennox has gone for it 2 or 3 times already on 4th down.
Yeah, I don't think they're going to punt the ball.
Another pass. This time it's completed. Poor tackling by the Wildcats, but now Elmore has to tackle him at the 40. That's number 3,
Caught by
Fodness.
Tackled by Terrell.
Yeah, you shouldn't have to have 4 people tackling your wide receiver out there. That was what, 20 yards, 15 yards?
Well, they had it at the 35, and then they had 5 yards, so it was at about the 40. So they got 20 yards on that play.
Oh.
Over. High snap puts them back at about the 45.
Yeah, that's a
loss of 15.
15-yard loss on a bad snap.
Yep.
2nd and 24.
So far, that's been our best defense.
Yeah, it's their screw-ups on offense.
Yep. Going for the bomb.
He's wide open. Oh, just overthrew him.
Arnold's pass intended for Metcalf.
Well, I think Coach took my advice and took Elmore out of there.
Who did he throw back there?
3rd and 24.
I think number 80. Jace Kelly's usually in there.
No.
Gonna have to look at the other side. 6, yep. 6 would be Tony Playstead.
Okay.
Yep. The completion.
Pass complete to Doherty.
And they got about 9 yards back on that one.
Yep. 4th and long.
4th and about 16.
Oh, looks like they're bringing a punt team.
Well, they have been able to get 4th and 5 and 6 yards off of us, but now they got 4th and 14. They got a 26-point lead on the Wildcats. They get it off.
And we're going to fumble
we fumbled it. And they got it. Goes to Lennox on the 20-yard line.
Tony Playstead mishandled the punt. Taken over by Lennox.
He just didn't concentrate on catching it. He was running before he even got a hold of it. There's the snap.
Passing it. Oh, he's wide open.
Wide open, standing in the corner.
Yep, that goes to Metcalf.
That was number 10 on coverage for us.
Yep, that would have been Decker.
He just ran right by him.
That only didn't take him very long. But
no.
49 seconds left in the second quarter. 32-0 right now. They're going 2-point. Arnold keeps it, pitches it off to the, looks like to Mendel, and he runs it in.
Mendel is good for the 2-point conversion. 49 seconds left in the half.
34-0 in favor of the Orioles. We'll take a short timeout.
Satisfied customers. See you at Denny Minholt Rapid Chevrolet Cadillac, Toyota, and Rushmore Honda, where you're sure to score a great deal on our large selection.
Every game has its ups and its downs. But when things go sideways, the road to recovery is an easy call. From training to surgery to therapy, call on the expertise of the orthopedics and sports medicine team at Regional Health. Our lineup of specialists, surgeons, therapists, and trainers provide support and top quality care for athletes at every level. Visit us in Spearfish or at our new orthopedic and specialty hospital in Rapid City. Regional Health gets you back in the game, better than ever. Find your specialist at regionalhealth.org/orthopedics.
We're back.
So with 49 seconds to go in the second quarter, Lennox is leading 34-0, and they're kicking off to the Wildcats. They get it a little bit deeper this time. Elmore gets it at about the 25-yard line, brings it up to about the 30-yard line.
To the Custer 30. Custer will take over 1st and 10.
Delicious sandwich, Chuck.
All right, Wildcats, 45 seconds left to go here in the first half. They got to hold on to the ball.
Yep. Low snap. Elmore has it. Gets about 2 yards.
Elmore on the keeper. Short gain on the play.
That isn't even Elmore in there. That was number 14 that was carrying that for the Wildcats. That's Sterling Sword.
I apologize. That was Sterling Sword on the keeper.
I think Elmore they had on the sideline. They were taping him up. He's over here by the trainer right now, but earlier they were taping him up.
Yep, they got Sword in at quarterback.
They got him in the shotgun. Pass. A little bit over, and it's picked off by Riley Williams.
Interception by...
We had the catch. We had the ball in our hands.
Went right through his hands, though.
One second.
Tackled by Dustin Plaisted.
So it's at the 46-yard line.
Let's see if they're going to just sit on the ball.
Well, it looks like they're going to go for it. They might as well.
It's a
Going
screen.
For a screen, and he's got blockers. And that'll bring the end of the first half.
That completion to Doherty will...
It is the end of the first half, and the Wildcats are down 34-0 here. Well, we'll take a couple of minutes on a timeout here, and you can put some stuff together for some stats or whatever, and we'll be back.
Training on site is also available. This training center is huge and can accommodate leagues and tournaments. 840 East Center Street across from the fairgrounds, Rapid City.
Kick off your tailgating season by scoring a great deal on a truck at Denny Menhol Auto Dealers in Rapid City. We have over 400 used vehicles to shop from. Chevy, Honda, Toyota, Dodge, Ford, GMC, Ram, we have them all. 2015 Sierra, 2,400 below book. 2016 Silverado LTZ, 4,100 below book. 2013 Silverado LTZ, 3,000 below book. See you at Denny Menholt Rapid Chevrolet, Toyota, and Rushmore Honda, where you'll score the best prices on our large selection. All stores conveniently located on East Mall Drive, Rapid City.
Every game has its ups and its downs. But when things go sideways, the road to recovery is an easy call. From training to surgery to therapy, call on the expertise of the orthopedics and sports medicine team at Regional Health. Our lineup of specialists, surgeons, therapists, and trainers provide support and top quality care for athletes at every level. Visit us in Spearfish or at our new orthopedic and specialty hospital in Rapid City. Regional Health gets you back in the game, better than ever. Find your specialist at regionalhealth.org/orthopedics.
As a retired employee of a cooperative, I understand and appreciate the importance that they have in our lives. Prior to my career, I served in the U.S. Navy. Today, my passions are pretty much anything that include the outdoors. I've always had great admiration for linemen because they supply the services that we need. We are very proud to be a member of Black Hills Electric Cooperative.
All right, we're back on, and you're watching the Custer junior cheerleaders out there. They had a camp today, and they're going to show off their skills. So camera's on there, and Joe might have some stats for you.
Well, our stats are not looking good for the Wildcats. So I'm going to let you guys watch these here younger cheerleaders that have come here so that you have something good to look at for a little bit before I give you the downside for the Wildcats.
All right.
I'm still doing the stats. That was just a way to get. Well, there you go. Young talent coming up.
Great job.
So, give you a little bit of a rundown for this first half. I'll give you a rundown for Lennox
Parents,
first.
please pick up your junior cheerleaders by the concession
That first
stand.
quarter, Lennox had the ball starting off that first quarter. They went
the winners
16
of the
plays
coach
and got a
raffle.
touchdown. Then the Wildcats got it, went 4
Weber
plays, and we had to punt it.
and Noggle.
Lennox got the
That's
ball
what the
again, went
ticket
4
said.
plays, and then ended up with a
Weber and
touchdown.
Yago, pick up your cakes
And then
on
the
the
Wildcats got it,
side
went
of
5
the
plays, and
stadium.
had to punt. Then we started off the second quarter. Lennox went 2 plays, and they got a touchdown. And then the Wildcats got the ball back and 1 play, and we threw an interception. After that interception, Lennox went 8 plays, and they scored another touchdown. The Wildcats then got the ball after that, and we went 2 plays and threw another interception. Then Lennox got it, went 10 plays, and ended up having to kick the ball. The Wildcats went 4 plays and ended up punting it. Lennox ended up going 1 play, then after we punted it, and they got a touchdown. And the Wildcats, towards the end of that second quarter, our first play, we threw an interception, and then there was not much time left over. Lennox just ran it out. So for the Wildcats, we did not have a very good first half. Lennox, I'd say they had a pretty good first half. They scored 34 points on the Wildcats, and we got 0. So coming up for the Wildcats, we're going to be away next week. We will be at Belfouche next week, and then our next home game in 2 weeks, we will be playing Todd County. And then homecoming will be here the following week after that, and we'll be playing Bennett County. And then we go up to Lead Deadwood and play them up there. And then our last home game of the season will be against Hot Springs. Next week, we do have some volleyball games coming up. I believe there might be even one on Monday night, Monday and Tuesday night. Know for sure on Tuesday night, I think that is with St. Thomas More. Looking up our volleyball schedule right now. And so last night, Wildcats were supposed to be playing Hot Springs. And then I believe on Monday night they play Hill City at Hill City. And then Tuesday night is St. Thomas More here in Custer. That's for volleyball. Boys golf team has been doing fairly good. They won again the other day. And the cross country is doing fairly good. Not sure where they were at this weekend.
$247, tonight's 50-50 winner. $247. It is a pink ticket. Pink ticket 082656. $247. 082656. You have 2 seconds to win.
Coming over here, I think.
$082,656. We got a winner. Thank you for supporting the Wildcat Booster Club.
See, Chet would have given that back.
Yeah.
Maybe not all of that.
I just like the thrill of
Probably good.
I got close to 86.6. I had 59. That's it.
In the world of body. Hey, you guys want to go give me a plate?
Oh, what? I was like, you want another one?
I think I got this figured by eating one plate at a time. Just kidding.
Well, we'd like to welcome everyone back to Sports Ticket Live.tv and the Custer Wildcats taking on the Lennox Orioles here. We had a late start tonight at 6 o'clock. We were supposed to start at 5 o'clock. We think they got on an arc at one point and rode their bus on the arc across a river or two. And they took some side roads and whatnot, so they had a little extra time to get here. We pray for East River and all those towns that are underwater. We experienced that a little bit back here in Custer with some flooding, and it's one of them things. Mother Nature, you can't fight water; it just gets in everywhere. So again, we hope everyone out on the east side of the state, those of you watching us on Sports Ticket Live tonight, are doing good, and that relatives are doing all right, and hopefully the water will go away by Christmas.
Well, like I was saying earlier, Wildcats will be coming up. Their next ball game will be against Belle Fourche. Lennox will be playing Todd County next week at Lennox, and then we play Todd County the following week. So
Todd County is a home game for us, right?
For us, yep.
And then we have Bannock County after that for homecoming, I believe.
Yep, that's correct. So maybe Lennox will soften up Todd County for us a little bit. That's what I was told.
Hopefully.
So the Wildcats did not have a very good, productive first half. They had 3 interceptions and they had 3 punts. Lennox, they had 1 turnover. It was a fumble. They got that just right after we threw an interception. Their quarterback was running it, had a keeper, and then he fumbled it and gave it back to the Wildcats.
And Dathan Elmore back for the Wildcats.
So Dathan Elmore is in there, but he's got his right hand. It looks like the pinky finger is all taped up on it. Grace and Elmore back to receive for the Wildcats. Now I got to find my pen.
See if this kicker keeps it short. Look, they're moving Grace up.
Yep.
Take that up the middle.
And it's a short one. I believe that was
Grant Sullivan.
Number 40.
Wildcats will start under 40.
That was Grant Sullivan that took that. All right, Wildcats coming out in the I formation.
Elmore hands it off. Looks like we got about 5 yards by Grace.
Nice game. Tackled by 3 Orioles.
You wonder how long it'll be before all the starters are out of there, though, because they want to get people some playing time.
Right.
Come all the way over here. Do they want to get back on the bus right away?
Elmer with the pass to Grace, and he gets to about
nice
the 43-yard line. First down.
That is a Wildcat first down. We are in Lennox territory.
Is that their second first down of the night that they earned?
Yeah, second or third, but no more than 3. Elmore under center, hands it off to Grace, bounces around. He maybe his forward progress got him about a yard, 2.
Looks like they're going to give him about a yard.
Yep. Now, let me go back to my stats here, and I can tell you if how many first downs we had. We did not have many. We had, we had 1 in the first half, so that was our second one. Hand it off to Grace again. This time he gets to about the 40-yard line.
Kai Grace on the carry.
That was a quick hitter, and he hit the hole good. Just the hole was gone.
Bring up 3rd and 7. Tackle by Benning and Czar.
It's like about 3rd and 6. Long 6.
Elmore with the pass, and he's going to keep it. Got 5 yards. Almost 6.
Almost got that first down.
Yep.
First down. Bring up 4th and short for the Wildcats.
Well, they better go for it on 4th and half a yard.
On the 34. Oh, we're running twins.
Yep. Elmore in the shotgun. And he dodges around. The guy gets 7 yards.
Yep, they blitz that linebacker again. He had to jump up to get that snap. It was a little high.
Putting a bit of a drive together.
So we're at about the 28-yard line.
On the Lennox 29-yard line, it'll be 1st and 10.
Yeah, their linebacker, he was blitzing again, and Elmore seen him coming, so he just danced a little bit to the right. Guy overshot him, and he ran right up the hole where that linebacker came through. Their snapper's getting a little bit high.
Yeah, it is.
Trying to get around the outside, does not get anything.
No, he gets chased the whole way.
Line of scrimmage. Be 2nd and 10.
Second down for the Wildcats. Elmore in the shotgun again. Quick pass off to the side. Caught about the 24-yard line by Tennyson.
Tackle by number 3.
They got him at about the 24 and a half.
Yep, got a couple yards out of that.
3rd and 5.
3rd and a short 5. It's a longer 4 than it is a shorter 5. Oh, doing a reverse. He didn't get it.
Nope. Got through a little hole, but did not get too far. I was surprised he got that much.
Yep. End around on that one, but he
4th and 2 for the Wildcats.
picked up a couple yards. Still a beautiful night out here. Oh,
Defensive play by the Wildcats.
I think right now you got Lennox just trying some different kind of plays to see how they work. They got 34-0 lead on the Wildcats. Third down and a long 10. There goes a pass, wide open, and it overthrows him.
Pass intended for.
It was intended for Metcalf.
Number 25, Metcalf.
So that's going to bring up a punt for the Orioles.
Up 4th and 11.
Second punt of the night for the Orioles. I think it's Sam Har that's back there to punt. Comes down at about the 31-yard line.
Will take over on their 32-yard line.
Their numbers are a little bit tough to see. So that kick was by number 50, Austin Strasser. He's a freshman. He will now be in there playing on the line. We got a little bit smaller line in there now.
Carry by Solacek.
Solacek with the carry, got about 2 yards. And now maybe about a yard.
Well, I believe we had a slight downtime in our broadcast, and we're back. I had a wire go dead down here, and the computer shut off or something.
Oops.
Yep, we're back. We didn't lose much.
I was still talking.
You were.
One of them things I just never shut up. Up the middle comes Grace. He gets
Grace
maybe
fighting for
8 yards. Almost 7.
Tackle by Benning and Czar.
That'll bring up 3rd down and looks like about 3.5 yards.
3rd and about 4.
High snap again. Oh. Overthrows our intended receiver. Number 90 would have been Reggie.
Yep, number 25 about gets another interception.
Yep. There is a flag on the play.
Well, looks like he's going to talk to the opponents.
It might be, yeah, they're talking to Lennox. Wildcats might have had too many fingers on the field. Now, if I was out there playing, we'd be short.
There you go. Illegal participation.
Loss of down.
Well, that's going to bring up 4th down, and it's going to be about 9 yards to go.
It'll be 4th and 8.
And are we thinking we're going for it, or are we going to short kick it or quick kick it, or they're sending someone back in case we do quick kick it?
Right.
Nice kick.
Yep, and this is going to get a good roll for the Wildcats.
That was a nice quick kick.
So that's going to be the deepest field that the Lennox Orioles are going to have so far for the night.
Right.
Lennox will take over on their
3:22 left to go here in the 3rd period. Still 34-0 in favor of the Orioles.
So that first half, Lennox had the ball, and they had 41 offensive plays. The Wildcats had 17.
Wow.
Like mentioned earlier, Wildcats only had 1 first down in that first half.
There's a throwback screen.
That's number 3,
Fodness.
Grace finally took him out of bounds.
Got a first down. He's at the 29-yard line.
That was a long cross-field throw.
Yep.
Took a long time to happen.
Arl is still their quarterback. He was going for Metcalf, but kind of overthrew him.
Defended by First and Decker.
Got a little
Arnold's keeper
block in the
goes for
back
first
maybe
down.
out there.
There is a flag on the field.
Yep.
That tackle was by number 31, Brennan Haynes.
That's what it is.
Illegal block in the back on Lennox.
That's about maybe their second penalty. One of their other penalties was a block in the back also on a punt.
And they were offsides once.
Okay.
That I remember.
So that puts them back.
2nd and 8.
Second and about 8 yards. They give it to Wendell. He keeps pounding, and he's real close to a first down.
Very close to a first down.
I would think they would give that to him because it was close. Depends on where his knee went down.
Yeah. They're giving him a first down. And I'm going to say he's at the 40-yard line. Got a guy in motion. Oh.
Bobbled the ball a little bit. There he goes right through the hole.
Yep. And he keeps carrying guys. Gets about 9 yards.
Close to a first down. He's second and short.
Sorry. Don't jump like that.
So they started off at the 18-yard line, and they're just about midfield. They've only ran 4 plays. So we're putting in Jake West, 6'2", 250-pound junior for on the line. And he did not get the first down.
No, they were on top of him on that throw to the right there. Now it'll be third down and a yard.
3rd and short.
Hands it off to Wendell. He gets the first down and another 5 yards.
Yep, they're just pounding the ball. Keep it on the ground and keep pounding.
Jackson Lamb.
I'm guessing they'll probably just keep pounding it here to run the clock down.
Yep. Oh,
No.
Here comes the pass. Going long.
Wow, he's open.
And there's going to be pass interference on the Wildcats, I believe.
Well, they could say offensive push-off.
Yep, they're calling touchdown.
There is a flag on the play.
We'll see.
There's definitely some contact between the two. We'll see which way the call
That's
goes.
Metcalf that caught that.
Pass interference. Offense.
That is offensive pass interference.
Bringing it back. That 45-yard pass play, but it negates that and puts 10 yards more onto them. It'll be 1st and 20.
It kind of looked like he pushed off.
Yeah. Depending on which one our defender was there. They're both looking like they're getting a little bit pushed.
Decker right there on the coverage.
So it's 15-yard penalty. 1st and 25.
He'll probably come back, do the same thing again here in just a moment.
They're passing again.
There it is.
Going again. Over, and this time he didn't get it.
Pass incomplete. Intended for Metcalf.
Looks like Metcalf and Mendel are their key players, along with Artle. Metcalf is taking a break right now. He ran several times all the way down the field. Arnold got the ball. Pitches out. That's a fumble. And don't get much yards on that one.
No.
Pitch to Mendel, tackled by number 55.
He
Dawson Elmore.
maybe picked up a half a yard on that, though. Bringing up third down.
Loss on the play brings up third and about 20, 25.
Going down the middle, intercepted at the 45-yard line by Elmore.
Interception by number 11, Dathan Elmore.
And he takes it back to the 35.
Yeah, number 23 was asking the ref to call a flag for pass interference. He got tripped going across the middle there. I think he just tripped on his own feet.
Yeah. Well, when you're going up the middle and you got all them guys in there, you might hit somebody. You might trip over, But that's good for the Wildcats. 35 seconds going this third quarter.
Yep, they got a good run back on that interception.
Pitch off the and we lost him. That was Solacek got the pitch, but he lost some yardage on
Every
that.
time we try to go outside, their outside backer and their end just run us down.
Yep.
We're not getting any bodies on them. Six, 5. Clock's going to run out here, and we're going to go into the fourth period with the Cats holding the Orioles from scoring in this period, but they didn't score either.
Good defensive quarter for both teams.
We are going to be going to
fourth quarter, huh?
Fourth quarter.
Well, the Wildcats did have some offense in our last stance that we had there, but we ended up throwing an interception, or we ended up punting it. But that first one we turned it over on downs at our 21-yard line.
All right. We're going to get back to action here. 12 minutes of football left against the Lennox Orioles. And back to throw a pass.
Oh, wobbly
cross
duck.
court.
Oh.
Pass intended for
that was intended for Dustin Plaisted. A
He
little bit short.
Yeah, if he could have come back on that one, he'd have got it because the two defenders just kept running downfield.
Third down, and it's going to be long for the Wildcats at the 40-yard line. $40 yards for a touchdown. 15 yards for a first down.
Direct
Elmore
snap. Oh, no, a snap to Elmore, yeah.
Elmore on the keeper.
Picks up about 6.
Tackled by number 7, Ike. Bring up 4th and 8 for the Wildcats.
Well, the Wildcats only converted on one third down, or we got one first down in the first half. We've had 3 so far in this second half. And here we are, 4th down, and we need to convert this one.
Up the middle, wide open.
Oh, and they fumbled it. Oh, man, that was a good pass to Raggy.
You got to catch those. There's just no way you have. in these kind of games, you got to catch those.
Well, it hit him in a bad spot.
Right in the hands.
Right in the hands.
Yep, bad spot.
So, Orioles stop the Wildcats on that drive.
It could have been a little higher, but it was still a catchable ball.
Yep. They're starting off at the 34-yard line. Handing it off. Mendel. And he picks up 5 yards, maybe a little bit more.
I apologize if I've been saying it wrong. Tackle by Solacek. And Decker.
So he picked up 5.
Yep, got half of it.
Yep, second down and 5. Mendel's got a lot of yards so far tonight. A lot of carries. And handing off again to him. He's going right up middle. He gets the first down and got upended.
On the carry, upended by number 11.
That was Elmore.
Yep. Again, your free safety shouldn't be coming up and making all those tackles. That tackle right there should have been done by a linebacker.
First down, Lennox.
At about the 44-yard line.
Lennox is, they're a running team, and they send those linemen out, and I see them going out on those linebackers and just cutting them off.
And then our safety has to come up, and he's the one that's making the tackle. And Elmore's, he's got a lot of tackles so far tonight, but, our quarterback shouldn't be making all them tackles. There's a keeper, tripped up.
Nice job there.
That's number 34, Gage Tennyson.
Very short gain on the play. 2nd and 9.
$9:20 to go in this fourth quarter. Score is still 34-0. Favor of the Orioles. This time they hand off to Artle. Jackson Artle.
Number 9, Jackson Arlt.
He gets maybe a yard.
Tackled by a host of Wildcats.
Yeah, I think his name's pronounced Arlt.
Arlt?
Arlt.
Okay.
A-R-L-T. Arlt.
Arlt. Okay, that's what I'll start saying, hopefully.
It's one of those your tongue has to work a little bit at.
You got to get it to your tongue to roll, and you got to curve it.
Yeah, exactly.
Arlt he's the quarterback also. Not sure if they're cousins, brothers, or what they are with Jackson and Josh. But Josh was carrying it that time.
Stopped short of the first down line.
Maybe a yard short.
Wildcats. 4th and short.
Why did they stop the clock?
Now it's going. Not sure.
The refs, one of them signaled to stop the clock. Ding dongs. What are they doing out there?
Yeah, it's a running play.
It's a running play.
Yeah, it never stops on a running play unless there's a penalty. Oh, that was a good hit by Elmore. Quarterback on quarterback there.
Tackled by Elmore and Haynes.
But he got a first down.
But not before Alt gained the first down.
And about the 43-yard line.
In Custer territory.
And they're fake the handoff, and then Josh Hart keeps it.
Tackled by Solacek.
Gets about maybe 6 yards.
He thought about pitching that ball out there on the option, and then he cut inside of our defensive end out there.
Well, he got about 8 yards on that.
And
hands it off to Mendel.
They
He's
just
got
keep
a first down.
picking their way through.
Yeah.
Another first down for Lennox.
At the 30-yard line. Yeah, he's got that ball, and he's running through the line, and he's bouncing off of this tackler and that tackler, and then he changes directions and goes the other way for a little bit. But he just keeps on bouncing here and there. Doesn't go down very easy. And they hand it off the middle again. Still gets about 2 yards.
Tackle by number 75, Jackson Lamb. Mendel on the carry.
West with the tackle for the Wildcats.
2nd and 7.
About half of the fourth quarter gone. And off Mendel again. This time he's got more yardage. He's got a first down.
We just can't stop him.
Nope. He got to about the 19-yard line.
First down.
Our number 75 just got rolled by 2 linemen about 15 yards downfield. They kept constant contact. It says that's Jake West, and he was standing.
Gosh.
It's Jackson Lamb.
Okay.
We had 2 75s.
Going for the corner.
And that looks like a touchdown.
They're calling it touchdown. 19-yard touchdown pass. Stopping something. Got a player injured. It's a Wildcat player. They're pretty quick to call the trainer and the coach out there.
All right, we'll take a short timeout here.
Honey, isn't it amazing?
What?
The sacrifice, the dedication, the grit. I mean, they really set an example, don't they?
Oh, well, no question. Today's high school athletes are truly special.
Not the athletes.
Well, who?
The officials.
Oh.
Today's student athletes are truly special. But there's something pretty great about the men and women who officiate their games, too. Like the way they're giving back to their communities. Officiating is a terrific way to stay in shape, meet new people, and stay connected to the game you love. But the biggest reason of all? We need more qualified high school officials here in South Dakota. And without them, the rest of us would have a whole lot less to cheer about. High school games need officials. High school sports need you.
Great call, Ralph.
Yeah.
Interested in becoming a licensed high school official? Go to highschoolofficials.com to learn more and begin the application process.
Honey, isn't it amazing?
What?
One attempt is no good. With 5:35 left in the fourth quarter, Custer 0, Lennox 40.
So that was Terrell that got injured out there. I think he got the wind knocked out of him.
Yeah, we're back here, and extra point by the Orioles, no good.
Yeah, their kicker is not the best kicker. They can run the ball, and they have gotten several two-point conversions on the Wildcats, but they have not gotten an extra point by kicking it. If there was any area that they'd have to work on, it's their kicking all around.
Right. Their kickoff is not good either.
Nope. And they don't have a very good punter, but, they need to work on their kicking.
It is 40-0.
Austin Strasser to kick it. Now he got a good kick on that one.
Yeah, that's it. His best kick yet.
Yep. Oh, and we might have a score. Nobody's going to catch Grace, and he bobbled that one back there. He was at about the 16, no, it was a 14-yard line.
Right.
And ran it all the way back.
Bobbled it, and that threw them all off. Sometimes that happens.
Yep. Well, I'm going to have to give him an 86-yard run on that. Well, that did not skunk us.
No.
Great blocking by the return team.
Yeah, it kind of faked everybody else out there. They, seen the ball on the ground, so they're going to that spot, and pretty soon it's not there anymore. Grace is in the middle somewhere running. And then once he got out in open field, nobody could catch him. Elmore going, pass, corner. That one's good to Raggy.
Yep, he caught that one for 2 points. So that's a high spot for the bright spot for the Wildcats right now. Managed to run a kickoff back for a touchdown. Grace just looked for that hole, and he put it in high gear, and away he went.
All that excitement, I forgot to change the color of my pen.
Oh.
.5:21 to go. Wildcats chipping into that lead. Beautiful night, though.
Yeah, it is.
Hardly even, not even a breeze out here. The flag has been just hanging straight down.
Yeah, this is one of the most beautiful nights to play football. Temperatures down in the 50s, I think, and
Marino with the kick. And it looks like
they're working on running one back.
Yep, that's number 25, Metcalf. He took it at the 20, and he runs it back 80 yards.
Well, that bursts your bubble really quick.
That it does. So 2 kickoff returns for touchdowns, one for Custer and one for Lennox. So the score is still could be, well, they're going to try a point after again. Or maybe they're not.
Yeah, it looks like they're going to try kicking it.
Yep. Kick is up. He might have gotten it. Nope.
No, wide left.
No good.
Oh, we're not at 40 points, so 38-point difference. Five minutes and 9 seconds left to go here. Fourth period.
Well, now they got to kick off again, and I believe their kicker is Strasser. He's a freshman, so he's got a little bit of time to work on his kickoffs. 170-pound offensive line or linebacker.
All right. Looks like they're back out there.
There's the kickoff. He's got another one, and that one's taken at the 20.
There goes Elmore.
If he can get around, oh, he just.
Wow.
Number 14.
Good return.
Or 84. 84.
Territory.
Ethan Eli with the stop on that one. So he took that from the 20 to the 36.
One more burst of speed and could have been out of there. Looks like the Wildcats are going to take a timeout here.
That was a 44-yard run back. Well, it's 8 o'clock. Not a bad night.
No.
Saying earlier, we could be home by 8:30 tonight.
Had a lot of game stoppage in the last 10 minutes because of touchdowns. Well, there goes Solachik up the middle.
Close to a first down.
Yep, got maybe 9 yards on that.
It kind of looks like second string is in over on that other side. Doesn't it?
Well, they're not as big as what they were.
No. Either that or they're dehydrated severely.
Yep. The 73 and 74 were two of their offensive lines. And, there's a flag.
Yeah, number 14 was going down, and whoever was blocking him dove on top of him.
Wildcats
number 50.
Eli Steele.
It was after the whistle. That was the thing.
Yep. That's going to make it 3rd and long for the Wildcats.
Personal foul on Custer, late hit.
3rd and 13. 14. Yeah, it's their second string. Their big guys aren't in there anymore.
No. We're not getting anywhere.
Micaiah Grace on the carry. Another flag on the play.
Looks like we have our younger guys on the line, too.
Yeah.
And we're just getting no blocking.
Going against the Wildcats, so that's going to back us up even a little bit more.
Personal foul, legal hit to the head, I think.
Illegal contact to the head on Custer.
Yep, that's going to be a big one. That's a 15-yarder. Well, about 26 yards to go. Good thing I was able to use my toes to count on that one. Elmore with the quick pass. Gets it to Raggy. He's maybe gets 4 yards.
Might have got 5 with forward progress.
Bring up 4th and long.
4.5.
Still quite long because we got to get down to about the 25-yard line for a first down, and we're at about the 50, well, it's 49 of Lennox. Or you can say the 51 of Custer.
Correct.
So that's about 26 yards we got to go yet for a first down. Here comes the pass.
Almost.
Almost.
Intended for number 7.
That would have been Playstad. Playstad and that, a defender, they're both right there feeling each other. Playstad had his arm back there just knowing where the defender was at. If he ran just a little bit more, he could have been right underneath that ball.
Yeah, it was close. It was a good throw.
4th down for the Wildcats. And we do have a punter back there this time. It's over his head. They're going to get the ball at the 30-yard line.
They can't stop the play.
Nope.
How can they stop the play?
Not sure, because it's a live ball. He did not have his knee down. He had to pick the ball up, and he could still go. It's 4th down. But they stopped it. Turnover on downs.
Timeout Lennox.
Bailey, I saw him start yelling at him down there. I mean,
well, that's the second bad call.
They said he put his knee on the ground. They said he put his knee on the ground.
Yeah.
He did not.
He didn't put anything on the ground. He grabbed the ball.
Don't have my replay.
Well, I don't have it up neither, so I can't watch it, but I can always go back to this here later on. Even Sports Ticket Live, you can watch it tonight. You can watch it again tomorrow. You just have to go back to this game. You can watch it anytime you want.
Right. That was a bad call.
So Lennox now has the ball at about the 30-yard line. And we bring them down at a loss of a yard.
That tackle was by number 31.
They're going to keep the clock rolling, though.
We have a different quarterback in there and a different running back. Quarterback keeper, and we swarm all over him, and he bounces around. He might have got right back to the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, he did. It's 3rd down.
3rd and 10. Minute 20 to go in this 4th quarter, and I think that this one we could chalk it up for a win for Lennox.
Yeah, I believe that you're probably right.
We did stop them in the 3rd quarter, didn't allow them to score at all. Oh, there's some movement on Lennox. Clock is still running.
Clock shouldn't be running. Under a minute?
Penalty was on Lennox. 3rd and 15.
Well, hopefully their bus driver got a little bit of sleep, or they had another bus driver come along with.
Yeah, I don't know if they're going to turn around or stay at a hotel or.
Wildcats swarm all over them. That could be the last play of the game.
I believe it was the last play of the game.
And that should be the last play of the game.
And that's it, a final score, 46-8. And I'll take a short timeout and come back with your stats.
As a retired employee of a
Don't be fooled by that beat-up old cap.
All right, we're back.
All right. Well, stats for the second half were not really in favor of any of the teams. We held them in the third quarter to keep scoring any points, but they did end up getting some points in the fourth quarter on the Wildcats. So starting off that third quarter, the Wildcats got the ball. We went 10 plays and turned it over on downs. Then Lennox got it. They went 6 plays, and they ended up punting. Wildcats got it. 4 plays. We ended up punting. 9 plays for Lennox then, and we intercepted the ball. We went 4 plays and turned it over on downs. Then they got the ball back. Went 11 plays, got a touchdown. Wildcats got the kickoff. Went back for the kickoff, and it was an 86-yard run back by Micaiah Grace. So then we kicked the ball off, and they ended up returning it 80 yards for a touchdown. Wildcats end up getting the ball then, and we went 4 plays and turned it over on downs. And then Lennox got the ball, and they just ran out the clock in 3 plays. And end of the game, it was 46-8 in favor of Lennox. Not a really great game for the Wildcats. Not a lot of offense for us. A lot of offense for Lennox. But the Wildcats just could not stop their running back, Mendel. And when Arlt was passing that ball, he had several long passes to Metcalf. And Metcalf, he's a pretty good receiver, and he could run, and he got some touchdowns also. So their offense, the Wildcats couldn't stop them, and our offense, they didn't have much trouble stopping us. So
No, but second half, at least, the Wildcats didn't let them keep scoring a whole lot. I mean, they scored 12 in the second half. So it could have been worse. I think if Lennox would have come out and really wanted to push the score, they probably could have.
Yeah, I think they could have ran it up a little bit more, but I think they're just trying some other plays that they had in their playbook, just seeing how well they'd go.
Right.
You know, it's like a practice now the second half, and let's see how this works.
Right.
And
Well, yep, you got to give your younger kids a chance to play too.
Right.
So the Wildcats lose this one at a score of 46-8, and now their next game is next Friday at
Belfouche.
Belfouche.
And then we're home again in 2 weeks against Todd County.
Right. I hear Belfouche has a pretty tough team up there.
Yeah.
Yep. So it might be a rough night next weekend, but you can watch that on Sports Ticket Live, I believe, because I believe Belfouche participates in Sports Ticket Live, and it should be live.
Okay.
And you just go to our Custer link and click on it, and it should be there. Otherwise, go to the Belfouche link, and it'll be there.
Right, and when you go to Sports Ticket Live, you can look at all the towns that are on Sports Ticket Live,
Right.
and you can watch any of their sports.
Right. The ones that are participating.
Yep.
So with that, Joe, thanks for the color commentary. Also, we had Riley Reynolds running the camera. I think he did a pretty good job tonight for you out there. And with that, we'd like to say good night from the Custer football field.
We hope you enjoyed another live production from Wildcat TV. We would like to thank our production partners Golden West Technologies and LiveTicket.tv for helping us make this production possible. Until our next broadcast.